points, Mikey. Okay, so today's gonna be not necessarily a van build video, but it's been important to this van build specifically, so I thought I'd make a video on it. So if you watched the first 2 videos that I made, I mentioned it a little bit about how there's concrete powder ingrained into the paint on the roof, and it's the entire roof. So it's about 70 square feet of roof to clean, which is kind of a lot. So I've tried a few things already to clean the roof. In the first van build video, when I was putting in the fan, you saw me try to wash the roof of the van, and it didn't go so well.
Look at how dirty this is. That's what color it should be. I thought that side was pretty much clean, but then I come back and it's
So from there, when I installed the fan, I went ahead and took a wire brush and really scrubbed in there, and it got about 80% of it off, 75% of the cement off and out of the paint. But that didn't really work, and at that point when you're scrubbing so hard, you're kind of damaging the paint a little bit. So I didn't want to go with that method. We went ahead and we tried to just buff it out and just kind of use more of like I guess it wasn't a polisher, but we tried to just buff out the surface level stuff. And we tried a few different things, and none of them really worked all that well except for the clay bar.
I mean, it's working, 100% working. So if we can get it down to this on every single one of them, keep in mind this just took me probably 7 minutes. I'm not even all the way through on this one strip. We're gonna be here all day.
So clay bar works well, but it's a lot of manual labor. It's way too much. After a point, my clay bar was just turning into Play-Doh. Then I tried to get a speed clay thing, and that didn't really do anything because it's like a synthetic clay. So that didn't work. I have 60 or 70 square feet of cement to remove from paint, which is quite a lot. So I got this super concrete dissolver. This video is just going to be basically explaining how to remove concrete at that amount, which is, it's an insane amount of concrete. Like I have not yet seen people who have that much like concrete powder on their car that they've needed to remove on a YouTube video, so I thought I'd make a video on it since it's affecting my van build. Also, let me just state that I hate spiders, and going up there is gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, I think it's time to go up there and test it out.
I am gonna come out of this with more fear of spiders than I came in with, I think. One of the things that I was hoping with this spray is that it would be more of like a big spray, but instead it's like this. And I got so much area to cover. You can hear it foaming, which is good. But yeah, I'm gonna put some gloves on just to be super safe. It's supposed to be non-toxic, non-harmful. So what I was thinking I could do, and I know you're not really supposed to do this, is I kind of just gonna rub it around so that it gets a lot more of the surface area of these beams. Make sure that this is applied to the affected area here. The affected area is the whole car. I should have done a before and after on this just so you guys could see it. Caked in concrete powder. And this is rough to the touch, no joke. I'm just gonna keep adding more. Not a whole bunch, but enough. Yeah, okay, let's just soap it up. Let's see if it'll do the trick. I'm just gonna kind of rinse it off with a soap and a sponge here. Yeah, wide angle that. So I think it did the trick. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I am thoroughly amazed. You can see, I mean, there's no concrete on that at all. And then look at the difference. That hasn't been touched. look at that. Oh my goodness. This stuff, lifesaver. Seriously, I don't have anything bad to say about this stuff. It's just, it does what it needs to do perfectly. But this is just to get the surface stuff off, so we're not running into any weird chemical reactions or whatever kind of wild science experiment we're doing right now. The towel, and then I dry it off because it needs to be dry. Then, what I've been doing is I take the stuff. This is the part of the van that I haven't even touched at all yet. This is the true test right here. Rub it in, and there's a lot. This is about as rough as it gets. And I'm just gonna try to evenly spread it around because there's so much. And then what I'm gonna do after I spread it around is I'm gonna take the bottle again and I'm just gonna spray some more. And I'm just gonna get a thick, heavy coat of concrete remover. And you see how it's getting super white on this left side? Here, I'll show you once I do my job. Just get the ends. You see how it's getting super white over here? That's the foaming up of the concrete. I can definitely see that it's doing what it needs to be doing. It's taking all the concrete powder up, which is just fantastic. I love this stuff, man. This is it. This is what dreams are made of right here. There's so much of this stuff. I might get up more wet, I think. This is so cool. This is so much easier than clay barring the whole thing. That, oh my goodness. All right, Kirby from the future, do a before and after. That stuff, absolutely fantastic. Like, I cannot say enough good things about that. It went from me clay barring for 3 hours just to get maybe that much by like that much done on the big van roof. Like, that's, well, I think it's 159-inch wheelbase. It's massive. It's like 60 to 70 square feet. And I'd say I probably got about 10 square feet done with the clay bar. So going from that to just, what was that, 5 minutes of just, and then I rubbed it around with my glove just to make sure it got everything, which isn't technically what you're supposed to do, but it did. It worked perfectly. It's smoother than the clay bar ever got it, which is even more surprising. So I'm really happy with how this turned out, this concrete remover spray turned out. It got all of it off, and that puts my mind at ease with this whole build because it's rather unfortunate that the whole roof was covered and I need to put stuff on the roof. So putting stuff over that concrete powder was not going to be good. So I guess this is just one of the things that I had to deal with that most people don't. But I'm glad I could share with you guys like what I've learned from trying to get concrete powder out of a large surface of a vehicle. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope Mikey enjoyed the video as well. He was here first person, first cat watching. There's also a chicken right there. So yeah, no, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe. I'm going to be building out more of this van. So if that's the type of thing that you're interested in, follow along. It should be a lot of fun.